What's up, fight fans? This is Kurtoville with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Artur Beterbiev, Dmitry, Bivol. Get this. Bivol, Beterbiev trilogy in limbo. Okay, fights may slip to 2026. Get this. Doubts surrounds Bivol Beterbiev trilogy. Will this lightweight showdown happen in 2025? Fans are growing impatient as Dmitry Bivol and Artur Beterbiev highly anticipated trilogy fight faces delays. Originally scheduled for November of 25, the bout's move from Saudi Arabia to Russia has casted uncertainty over the timeline. Many suspect it may not happen until 2026. Both fighters reportedly earned $10 million for their previous two fights, but with underwhelming pay-per-view numbers, questions arise about the financial appeal of the trilogy in Russia. Beterbiev, 40, openly expressed frustration, accusing Bivol, 34, of dragging out the trilogy to gain age advantage. The rivalry has been intense, but fans and fighters alike await closure or fresh contenders like David Benavidez to step up. Let me counterpunch. That fight should happen. I don't give a shit about the pay-per-view numbers because I think fights like this deserve not to be rated by pay-per-view numbers. And I think pay-per-view numbers are the reason why people are trying to push that Usyk Fury 3 shit, because it's greed, understand me. It's greed. And that's why I liked wealthy people that are putting their hands in boxing like Turkey Al-Sheikh, because money was not a factor. But now it seems like it is. Now, I look at Bivol versus Beterbiev. It only benefits Bivol if the shit drags out, because Beterbiev is 40 years old. You know what I mean? And the older it gets, the more Father Time starts knocking at the door of Beterbiev. And we don't know how many good performances Beterbiev can do. And understand, the performances are the result of these camps. So it's not necessarily the performance of that night. It's everything before that in preparation. It's the conditioning that breaks your body down, that tears you down, that gives you that wear and tear. It's the conditioning to get ready to that performance, you know, on that night. That's the real deal. The performance, the conditioning, that tears you down because you have to be in a certain toughness. But to get to that toughness, you have to condition yourself. And that wears you down. You know what I mean? So how many training camps and how many times can Artur Beterbiev work his way and shred himself into fighting shape to get ready for this guy that he knows is going to move, box from all angles, box going forward, box going backwards, hell of a counter puncher, rapid fire speed? How long can he do that and still be competitive as that clock ticks on? That's the question you ask yourself. So if I was Beterbiev, I would be suspicious of Team Bivol, because they know long as this fight goes on, that's what could happen. But this is what I would recommend for Team Beterbiev. What he could do is, if he thinks that Bivol is bullshitting him, because it won't be for undisputed anyway, it'll be just for unified. Beterbiev has been the unified champion, so who cares? Bivol was the WBA champion. He had only one strap. Now he has all except the WBC. Now, Beterbiev could challenge the winner out of Yard versus David Benavidez. So if David Benavidez beats Yard, which who knows how that fight will go, then Beterbiev can challenge the winner. That would make more sense to me. And then that could happen before the Bivol fight. And then if Beterbiev can beat David Benavidez, he can come back to Bivol and say, let's go ahead and unify and let's see winner takes all. Now that I have the WBC versus the rest of the belts for Bivol having being unified. So that's what I would do if I was Beterbiev. If I'm thinking that Bivol's trying to play me, I would condition myself for somebody else just as fast. But maybe not even, because I don't even know between David Benavidez and Bivol, they may hit the same kind of way. You know what I mean? So Bivol can punch because speed is power, right? But I would love to see, and I'm biased because I want to see Beterbiev versus Benavidez. That's the fight that I want to see, because I want to see David challenged by someone that can punch a lot harder than anybody that he's been in the ring with, period. But you guys tell me what you think of Artur Beterbiev versus Dmitry Bivol in limbo, pushed back to possibly 2026. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace!